Hello, welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have a Christmas countdown project for you, and we have an actual countdown. I have got a perpetual countdown calendar for you, and I am going to. I think my plan. I did have a plan for quite an elaborate base for these boxes, for this countdown calendar, and it's all sort of fallen apart. But my plan, I think, is to do the base, but that will be next Friday's project for next week's Christmas countdown. But we're going to do the boxes today. They are super cute. You will notice these are not festive at all. These use the Affectionately Yours designer series paper, and they are lovely. I'm loving these, really do. So, shall we make some Christmas ones? I have got... the Christmas ones are going to be Presents and Pine Cones designer series paper, which is Emerald Envy and Mint Macaron. And I've pre-cut everything, I've pre-cut all my pieces of designer series paper, which, I mean, that isn't very Christmassy actually, is it? That side's really festive, but the side I've chosen to use, not so much. So, let's do the boxes first. And then we will use the large numbers for the stamping today. So we've got 2 pieces of cardstock because we've got 2 boxes, and we are going to cut and score them using our stamping trimmer. Stamping trimmer comes with 2 blades, the dark grey blade for cutting, which is going to go all the way to the bottom out of the way, and the light grey blade for scoring. And we've also got an extending arm. Now, most of the time I don't use this arm. This arm stays well hidden away underneath the trimmer, but we do actually need it out today. So we're going to score on the long side first. Now, have I told you the measurements of these pieces of cardstock? I don't think I have. These, the cardstock measures 25 by 20 centimetres, and all of my measurements are in metric today. Purely because I only made these this morning, and today is Wednesday, and you're watching this on Friday, so it's all been a little bit nuts. I was on stage at the weekend, which is our Stampin' Up event that happens every 6 months, and I haven't quite recovered yet. I don't think. Sorry, I've also suddenly got cold symptoms as well. Yeah, it's just been really crazy. It's been a very crazy week. So we're going to score with the long tail at the top. We're going to score at 6 centimetres, at 12 centimetres, 18, and 24. And I have a great blooper now of me. This is the second time I made this video, because the first time I made it I got to scoring at 24 and found that's where my cardstock ran out. If I'm feeling nice, I might do a blooper reel at Christmas, you never know. So on the short side we're going to score, and we're going to score at 7, 13, and 19 centimetres. And then we're going to rotate the cardstock around by 180 degrees. I'm going to score at 19 centimetres again. So you could call that 1 centimetre, 7, 13 and 19. However, I prefer to do it that way round, because otherwise when you're trying to score on this little bit here, you're at great risk of everything being wonky. So I prefer to use this bar rather than that one. But personal preference. So let's get that trimmer out of the way just for a moment. I'm only going to make 1 box. I do have 2 boxes, but I will make one on screen and I'll make the other one up, and then I'll come back to you, because you don't need to watch me make 2 boxes. You're going to make 2 exactly the same. So we're going to score. So we're going to fold and burnish on all of these score lines, like so. Has everybody else had a great week? I've got to say, I had a fabulous weekend last weekend. I love getting together with other Stampin' Up demonstrators, or anybody that likes stamping for that matter. But we had a fabulous weekend. I went down to Telford on Thursday of last week. Had date night with my husband, which was lovely. And then spent Friday as a volunteer setting up for the event on the Saturday. Spent all day on Saturday at the event, which was brilliant. And we've got a fabulous catalogue coming to you in January, and that's all I'm going to say about that. And then Sunday, spent the morning and a large part of the afternoon actually with my team, and we had a bit of a debrief session and a lovely chat about everything that happened the day before. And I got back home about 7:30 on Sunday night and went to work for 13 hours on Monday and Tuesday. It's just been crackers, absolutely crackers. So I've got my long scissors out today. Now normally you see me use these ones, and I love these. These are my Stampin' Up Stampin' Snips, and they're brilliant. However, we're cutting this about a bit, so I want my long scissors for this. So we've got, if you hold it, so you've got a skinny section on your left, and then all 4 pieces. We're going to cut this skinny section off on the top and the bottom, but leave that bit in the middle. And then we're going to cut down all of these. I'm going to cut across these ones. You will see why. All will become clear, I promise. So, let's get rid of the skinny sections first. Yeah, so we had a bit of debrief session on the Sunday, which was lovely. And it was just that case of, suddenly it got to sort of 3 o'clock and we were all going, oh my goodness, I really need to get home. That's what happens when you get a load of women together and you start talking about something we absolutely love. Although for the last sort of hour and a half, we didn't mention Stampin' Up once. We were talking about cats and dogs and children. But still, we had a great time. And like I said, the catalogue that's coming to you guys in January is fabulous. If you want to see a sneaky peek, there is a way of doing it. You just need to join Stampin' Up, come and be a member of my fabulous team. And you can see it now. But we, as demonstrators, we're allowed to order from it from the 1st of December, whereas customers aren't going to get your hands on it until the 4th of January, which is the day before my birthday, but shh. So, right, back with the skinny side on the left, the far right end ones we're going to leave, but these 3 we're going to cut kind of in half, if you like. Doesn't need to be anything, don't need to be really exact about it, but just in half, and then the same down the other side. You can see I've already made a mess of that one. Right, I now need tape. That's what I need now, which I've lost. Yes, I've just had to walk across my craft room to find my tape. So, you need, for each box, you need 6 pieces of designer series paper that is cut to 5.5 by 5.5 centimetres. So I've got 12 pieces here because we've got 2 boxes to make. So we're going to pop these on with some fast fuse, and you're going to pop a piece of designer series paper on all of the square pieces. Like so. And it's super easy to line these up because you've got a kind of border of scored edges. It makes it really, really easy to line them up and get them central. So, like so. Yes, so, new catalogue, is wonderful. We have also got a fabulous offer coming to you in January, Celebration, which happens every January through to March, which is also awesome this year. And we've got an offer coming to you at the end of November as well, which I need to read up on because I've read it, but I've not taken it in all yet. So I need to do that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop some fast fuse on the skinny edge, like so. And then, so if you pop your adhesive on and then fold that first flap over, if you fold the opposite one over, it will meet, and you'll end up with a perfect square, perfect cube, like so. Then we've got all these flappy bits, and the reason we've got them is, if I get my originals, you can see that there's kind of gaps and it bends in and all sorts, and that's because I'd forgotten about the kind of flappy bits, if you like. So I'm actually gonna cut those bits off as well. You might go onto my blog and find the measurements have changed for this slightly from the video, just because I'm editing it as I'm going along. So fast fuse on the large flap, like so, and then the same on the other one. So I'm going to cut that off as well. Yes, the measurements will have changed. You might find if you use the measurements on my blog that you haven't got two skinny edges, because I've cut them off. Basically, that's why. So, and I've also not cut them off very straight, but it actually doesn't matter. So, as you will see, they still look beautiful, gorgeous. So that is one of the cubes. I will make the other one. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so I've cut and scored, cut and adhered the DSP to the other box. And as you can see, this one's not got the flaps on the end because I've cut it off. So this piece originally was 25 centimetres by 18, and I've scored it at what was that way around? So 6, 12, 18 and 24 centimetres on the long side, and 6 and 12 centimetres on the short side. All the measurements will be available on my blog, and I'm hoping that I have remembered to put them on the screen for you as well. So I'm just going to adhere this together with some fast fuse, and put the sides in and the front, and then the large flat piece to make our cubes. Now you could, like I said before, you could alter these so they are openable, and actually what might be really cute is if you did have kind of openable cubes that you could put some chocolate sweeties or something in every day of Advent, so it would become a sort of like a more traditional Advent calendar with goodies in it, rather than just a perpetual countdown. So they are our cubes, and then I have got the number of years stamp set and the large numbers dies. Now these coordinate together and they are stunning. They do have a kind of faux watercolour effect. I don't know how well you can see that with the Night of Navy on the crumb cake for the previous ones. I have got for this version, I've got mint macaron cardstock because Emerald Emmy was a bit too dark, and I have got cherry cobbler ink. So I also don't have enough blocks to put each one of these numbers on a block on its own, so I'm sort of doing it. This is how I tend to stamp. So we need 2 number 1s. Stamp that. 1, 2. I'm going to take that one off. This is how I end up. Can you see that I've been stamping all morning because I'm absolutely covered in ink? Covered. So I need 2 number 2s. as well. Like that. And then I need 2 of this one that could be a number 6 or it could be a number 9. And I actually, because I'm a bit crackers, if you hadn't already noticed, I'm going to stamp one as a 6 and one as a 9. And then we just need 1 of each of the other numbers. So I'll peel them off in just how they are on the sheet. I will go back and clean them afterwards, but I am well aware that this video is already about 15 minutes long and you don't want to sit and watch me all day because, you know, I'm sure you've all got lives and busy things to be getting on with. So once I have stamped all of these, I will get my Big Shot out. Now, my Big Shot, I don't show you my Big Shot on camera very often, and as you may be aware, and I had a conversation with one of the girls at the weekend while I was away, who said, I like to see everything. I like to see the whole project being made. And I've kind of cheated on that already because I've only made one box on camera. But she wants to see my whole process. So, I can't remember who it was, but this is for you. So I've got every single one of the number dies, and you can see they've got a bit of washi tape on them. And that is because my Big Shot plates are well used, well loved. They're definitely well loved. I use my Big Shot all the time, and my Big Shot plates are now warped. So I will show you them, I promise. So I use washi tape to adhere all my dies down first before I start getting the Big Shot out. Just so that I know I've got everything. I'm on a flat surface. I can get everything lined up. I do have a magnetic platform that I do use on my Big Shot, but when you see the state of my plates, you will understand that it's not working very well at the moment, and it's nothing to do with the platform. It's that I've been an absolute cheapskate and I need to get some new plates. So, but they work. They're absolutely fine. They're not very pretty. Big Shot plates are designed to be worn. They're designed to be used. Right, I'm going to move that out of the way a second. And bring in my Big Shot. Right, like so. So, this is my sandwich for Thinlets dies. I have got my Stampin' Up magnetic platform, which did have the position-based plate on it. And then these are my plates. Can you see this? Can you see quite... I don't know if I can get them in actually in shot properly because I've now moved my Big Shot, but they are very well loved. Every time you run... They're quite a soft plastic, and every time you run a die through them, it will impress itself into your plates. That is normal. I see lots and lots of comments about, oh my goodness, I've just got my Big Shot and it made a horrible banging noise and it cracked and now I've got my plates are all messed up and I think I've done it wrong. You haven't. That's what's supposed to happen. So I'm going to pop this through. As you can see, I even have to wiggle it a bit to get my plate in because they're so warped. And it bangs and cracks and is just not pleasant at all. So I pop those out of there, and as you can see, the washi tape means that my dies then don't move because my plates aren't flat. The magnetic platform is great when your plates are flat. It's wonderful, and it works like an absolute dream. But when your plates are well loved, like mine are, it doesn't work quite so well and things move about. So I tend to use washi tape, and this washi tape is Stampin' Up washi tape. It's not current I use retired washi tape. I use a lot of washi tape. I never show it on camera because I use it on my Big Shot and I use it in my planner. So I'm just going to take all these off and I will run the rest of them through my Big Shot. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so I have now die cut all my numbers. I was going to call them letters then, and I've separated them out. So I've got a 1 or 2 on each cube, and then a random collection of letters you see, numbers for the other ones. So I'm going to just pile those up and bring my cubes back in. I was going to use Tumblr, but I think actually I might use fine tip glue and my secret weapon, which is my silicone craft mat, because if I don't use it I get glue all over. And I'm just going to lay all the numbers out kind of the wrong way up, face down, on my silicone sheet. And then I prefer to use liquid glue for these, just so you've got a little bit of wiggle room, and they're not the easiest thing to snail actually, because they're not intricate, but they're fiddly shapes, and snail tends to hold on and you're at risk of ripping. So a bit of fine tip glue on each one of those, and then it's a simple case of sticking them on. And it doesn't matter how, as long as you've got them, you know, it doesn't matter what orientation you're in, particularly. Hold them down until the glue grabs. So there we go. And I mean, this is one of those papercraft projects that looks really complicated until you sit down and do it and go, hold on a minute, actually it's just a cube with some numbers stuck on it. I didn't say that about my own craft project, I promise. That is the last one. There, like that. And then I'm going to do the others. So I've got the other cubes worth, like so. And even though, I mean, this video is not my shortest video I have ever made, I am aware of that. I'm not looking forward to trying to upload it, because every time I upload a video, it's actually got to the point where I have to do it at night, because my internet goes, well, it just disappears into nothing. I can't even blog, I can't get onto Facebook, I can't do anything when I'm uploading. And my husband's getting annoyed by the fact that if I'm uploading a video, he can't watch Netflix, which he thinks is terrible. I'm not so sure. Not a big telly watcher, actually. Anybody else not a big telly watcher? I'd rather be in my craft room than watching telly. Because all that if I watch telly, I'll be watching something utterly pointless. And I'd rather be doing something. So, like this. I'd rather be doing this than watching telly. So, thank you ever so much for sticking with me, all this time for this ridiculously long Christmas countdown project video. Thank you for supporting me, and I will see you really soon for another Christmas countdown project, or I have a how-to video coming to you this time tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment in the down bar below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.